Right then guys, it is time for us to begin our 4th game in the Prince of Persia series, and our final game in the traditional sense, in that we're still going to be playing as the same prince from the previous games. However, this time, it's a bit of an additional one. At the end of the day, Prince of Persia is always seen as a trilogy, and this is not part of that trilogy. It plays different, it feels different, it came out years later on the next generation of consoles. It is forgotten. It's the Forgotten Sands for sure. Let's begin, shall we? What's occurring here then? Is it the water theme? All of these have got the water theme. Because you stay hydrated, and staying hydrated keeps you alive. Or keeps the prince alive. Come on, Prince. Let's do some cool shit. Here he is. He doesn't look right. He looks like a hamster. It's supposed to be the same prince from the previous 3 games, but he just looks weird. Oh. Who dis?
Who are you? What have you done?
You're the one in the water.
You ask as if I were a ruffian, a wanderer.
Still Yuri, though.
Know that I am a son to King Shahram and brother of Prince Malik, who
Brother.
rules here in our father's name. I did not come here seeking a mythical army. I was sent to study alongside my brother, that someday I might be as great a leader as he was. This territory was once the heart of King Solomon's.
He looks so different.
According to legend, it holds a secret we are sworn to protect.
Nice looking sword, though.
Perhaps that secret is the reason the fortress is much sought after by neighboring kingdoms. Malik was sent here so the army would have a strong commander to discourage attacks. But even Malik's famed strength could not discourage everyone.
And once again, the prince arrives at an area only to see that it is besieged by war. Bro, you should have just stayed at home. You were done. Like, at the end of the last game, you were chilling. Look at this parkour. Nice helmet. He's definitely some sort of main character. Look at him. Look at the prince just dashing through. They're using the same sound effects as some of the previous games. It's cool. Wait until you see what the prince looks like in-game. Because obviously this is a pre-rendered cutscene. So there is that. Great. Has he just got himself another new scar? In every one of these games he gets a new scar, it's like his thing. Here we are. So, gameplay. Obviously the game's a lot prettier than the previous ones because it's the first one actually for the 360. But the prince, he himself just looks a bit like a chipmunk and it's a bit strange. We have a straight up jump button now rather than a roll. We can still roll, but it's on a different button. There is a kick button rather than a jump over people button. The game is different. The game is very different. The controls, everything about this game plays differently than the other ones. The combat is a lot more hack and slash rather than skill. And wall running is the right trigger, so kind of the same. You can jump into a wall run now. I think that's quite cool. The parkour feels a lot floatier than it used to. How do I block? How do I block? Oh, didn't mean to bully you. I feel like kicking is useless. Takedowns back, and okay. The enemies go down fast. Right then, if you guys haven't already, do click the follow button, like the video, and all that sort of thing. Sound effects.
Up we go. I
like the camera angle, zooming out so that we know where to go. That's kind of cool. Cinematic. I do think this is the shortest of the Prince of Persia games so far as well. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Oh, well, you fucked it. Just shimmying along. Prince is still incredibly slow with his movement. We can wall run up now, that's new. Side to side was always a thing from a ledge, but up, that's new. The parkour in this game I do remember being quite fun, especially towards the end of the game when you're like looping all of the different things together. Can't complain. Come on, Prince, let's go. Siege towers, or whatever they're called. Pretty sure that's what they're called. I remember them from Spartan Total Warrior. I'll have to play through that game at some point. I keep sneezing. Let's fight. Come on, guys. There's got to be a block button. I'm on half health already. There's so many enemies. There's got to be a block button. There's no way there ain't. Hello? Oh. Did he deserve that, Prince? Why did you signal him out? Can I jump into a wall run? Yes. Not quite what I wanted to do, though, but it's fine. I jumped over it. Parkour.
Looks like the only way out is to climb up.
Climb up then. And back. He can jump like a superhero now. He gains height on that jump rather than descending. Come on, Prince. Keep it fucking moving.
Shooting arrows at me in here.
I mean, people have been shooting arrows at you since you were like 20. It's not that deep. To those of you that have played all of the Prince of Persia games, which one is your favourite? My favourite is Prince of Persia The Two Thrones. I think of the original trilogy, it does each of the things best. It's got the parkour from the first game, it's got the whimsy from the first game, the voice acting from the first game, but it has the combat and improved tone from the second game, and probably the best graphics of the three, just down to it being the newest of the original three. What do you guys think? I don't know why my nose is all of a sudden blocked. No, it's still... we still got to do the curtain thing where we slide down. Lovely. I don't know how many puzzles are in this game. I do recall there being different puzzles than the kinds of puzzles that were in the earlier game, but we'll see. Come on, Prince. I feel like this Prince takes a lot less fall damage, and I don't know why I think that. He can jump so much further than he used to be able to as well. Pressure plate?
This reminds me of Azan.
Aerial slash, that's cool. Bye guys. I could do with some health. How do I get health?
This is looking worse.
Is it still
and worse.
drinking? Or is it like, do I need to smash up some pottery? I feel like this might be one of those where you smash pottery and get green orbs. I'll have a look. The next time I see a pot, it's gonna fucking get it. We'll find out. Ooh. We already have pressure plates on walls. Right, pottery. Yeah, smash pottery to get health. Okay. So, thought so. And it's red as well. It's not often you see red being a health currency in a game. I don't know. More barrels.
Make way for the prince. Malik!
He can't hear you. So the prince has got a brother now. The brother has come literally out of nowhere. And the prince also looks like a chipmunk.
Going on.
He looks like a marsupial. He looks like a mammal. I suppose he was always a mammal. But he looks weird in this game. I don't know why. They changed the facial model, even though it is the same prince from the previous 3 games. And he just seems strange to me. Right. Come on. Oh. The parkouring is quite smooth. It's floatier than before, but still smooth. I like it. Didn't mean to do that. At least we didn't die. That's the thing, we can't rewind time. Not yet, anyway. He moves fast along these beams. Let's go. It's interesting, right? Because at this point in Prince of Persia's history, Assassin's Creed is out and succeeding. Like, I'm pretty sure that in this game there is a bonus costume to wear Ezio's robe from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where in the other Prince of Persia games, they were the reason that Assassin's Creed exists in the first place. So it's just kind of a strange scenario to have a Prince of Persia game that exists post Assassin's Creed. I don't think we're going to catch the brother Prince, but we can keep trying. I'm sure you're not going to stop. It's a shame that this brother was never mentioned in all of the other battles. It's not like you've watched your father die like twice in this series. Like, it's never avoided the matter of family, and yet a brother that's never been mentioned before appears from nowhere. But it's fine. It's just fine, isn't it? Let's go. So this rock climbing system is a whole new thing to parkour as well. Each one of these games adds like a new kind of thing to traverse, I suppose. In the last game it was the springboards and the dagger plates. Ooh, a power attack. We can charge it now and do more damage. Because games... Bro. I don't know if there is a block button, but health seems pretty easy to come by because you just do the Kratos thing and smash some pottery. So, whatever. I swear to God, this version of the Prince is a superhero. The guy can run further, jump higher, take out more enemies. It's whatever he's injected into his jaw that's made him such a crimson chin. He's shitting hell. See what I mean? Like, that fall would have killed him in any of the other games, but this one, nah, man's a superhero. I'm pressing the wrong button. Cutscene time. Could have caught that arrow. Hey.
You've picked a bad time for a visit. I would have said you picked a bad time for a war.
I wonder who voices the brother.
Next time I expect you, I'll tell my enemies not to invade. It's fortunate you're there. We need this gate open. The mechanisms are on.
It's literally your castle.
Once you activate them all, the gate will rise.
Yay, mechanisms.
I assume since you got yourself up there, it won't be a problem. Not at all. Good. And then
The prince looks like a chipmunk.
I don't want to tell our father you were injured while in my care.
Your father's dead.
Your care.
What do you mean, tell your father? Oh, this is actually set in between. This isn't a sequel to the third game. That's even weirder when you think about it. I think this might be set after the first one, but before the other two, which makes it even weirder. Like, I don't quite understand that. Oh well. Just strange. Like, I don't think this is a sequel to the other three. It's sort of a midquel. After the first, but before the second two. Because the second two take place, like, one after another. That's not even up for debate. It's a good thing they've got convenient little holes. You got to have balls of steel to block an arrow with a shield. Like, imagine how scary that would be. If they just aimed a little bit higher, it's in your eye. A little bit lower, it's in your knob. What are you going to do? At least the prince still does that thing where he talks to himself a lot. That's very Prince of Persia. But yeah, this game feels very different. Very different for sure. So what do we think about the combat in Prince of Persia The Forgotten Sands? It's very, very different than the other three. It's a lot less technical and a lot more just hack and slash. Like, there's no real wrong way to do it. You just spam X and enemies hit the floor, and occasionally you do a little finisher where you body someone against the wall. I don't know. It was this era of games back in like 2010 where a lot of games were like this. I don't know. Which is weird because, again, Assassin's Creed existed at this point, and Prince of Persia inspired Assassin's Creed, so I'm shocked that the combat isn't more similar. I wonder how long it's going to be before we get the power to control time. It wouldn't be a Prince of Persia game with this prince if we couldn't control time in some way. Oh look! Columns.
I was tired from traveling all day, so I stopped in the bar.
He's talking to himself again.
Then I had a nice hot meal.
Hopefully the audio balancing ain't bad. It's always hard to get right on part one. Cutscene time. And then after this, it's probably a good time to end the video because we're coming up to 15 minutes. I'm trying to find where the sweet spot is for these videos, where people will actually watch the whole thing, or more of it. 15 minutes seems to be a decent little window. Well, separated. Nice. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
Find a way down there.